You can do anything you put your mind to. You just have to keep trying. Make your dreams come true. Find what you're passionate about and work towards it, even if it takes decades. That's what I'm doing. Decades, years, months of getting better, step by step, chipping away at it. That's what's fun. Making some progress. Live your dreams, and maybe you'll achieve them or die trying. But either way, the process is what makes it worth it, and the growth, and just the promise of a new day. Every day we can start over. We can choose love and positivity. Train your mind to only think about what you want and where you want to be, and the good things. Visualize. We can create our own reality, essentially. Look at the glass half full or half empty, It's your truth, my truth, your truth. I mean, I believe there's an actual truth out there. I'm not, this isn't what this is about. That's a whole thing with my truth. There is truth. There is such a thing as morality and truth. But I'm just saying, your experience, your day-to-day life, what road you're on, it's your choice. For the most part, you have to make it as much your choice as you can, but there's also an element. This is another whole discussion, philosophical discussion that PhDs write papers on, is destiny versus, choice. Is everything just predetermined? Destiny. Everything just predetermined and things just happen and we're just going along for the ride like you're on a roller coaster and you have no control over it? Is that life? I mean, there's a part of that that's true, because I don't know if, I didn't choose on me, I was just born, So I had no choice over my genetics, DNA, my parents, where I was raised, all that stuff. Unless we did have a choice before we came here, we don't know that for sure. Some people think we did. And some things just happen, there's a part of life that's just, I guess it's meant to be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, don't worry about it. It's preordained or whatever. There's a whole discussion about that, but then there's also, every moment you have a choice you can make, and you have absolute free will in a moment, and you have control of your life, and you decide what direction, you decide your destiny. So I think the reality is, I think the real truth, the objective truth, is it's a combination of both. Things are probably a combination of predetermined, everything happens for a reason, and choice. And I think the fun thing is to try to exercise as much choice and control as you can. Because even sometimes I feel like we're just wired in a way that even if we know what the right choice is, we just you still make the wrong choice, and you're looking back wondering, why did I do that? What am I doing? It's almost like there's a guiding force making your choices for you too, which is a weird thing to think about. It's like a puppet master. We're just a puppet, and we're just making these choices, and we think, man, I should be doing this. Why am I doing this again? Why did I eat leftover pizza and an energy drink for breakfast when I knew I should have made my eggs in espresso? I'm not in my 20s anymore eating cold pizza in the pizza box and an energy drink for breakfast. I don't feel as good now. Why did I do that? But I did it. So why did I do it? Was something just guiding me making me do it, or did I have full choice? I believe we have full choice, but sometimes I think there is things that can guide us, like what happened to Trump last week. Him moving his head to avoid the bullet went right through. If he was just looking straight, he would have been, it would have been over. And he moved his head just in the nick of time, a millisecond. Like, why did he move his head? Was he fully in control, or did God, angels, move his head, cause him to move his head? Like, you know what I mean? It's like a video game. If you're playing a video game, there's a person in control of the video game, and the thing on the screen is a direct result of the controller's decisions. But what if that person in the video game started to get their own consciousness and want to make their own decisions? So it's like a combination. They'd be trying to make their own decisions, but the controller's still like, no, what do you, there'd be a battle. It wouldn't be like 100%. I think life is some combination of that. And to take it even a step further, the video game, what if there's something controlling the controller? We're all in a game right now, and there's a controller controlling the controller, and the controller's controlling the video game. And with AI and all this stuff we're creating now, pretty soon AI is going to try to make its own decisions. And it's going to start thinking it's conscious and start mimicking feelings and everything. Who knows? But as the character in the video game starts making its own choices, but then also, it's wired up to the game, so the controller also has choices. And then who's controlling the controller? Who's making him? Is he just doing it? I don't know. I think part of the reason why we just do things we know we shouldn't, and we think we have control, but sometimes we just run like autopilot. We do things, and sometimes we wonder, why did I do that? I have complete control, but maybe I don't. Another reason for that might be past programming and habits. So it's like on autopilot. You're just operating on a train going down. You're just operating on autopilot based on previous habits, previous decisions. It takes 21 days to form a new habit. So you're doing things in the same cycle that you're used to. So even if you're trying to break out of it, you might be trying to force the power of choice onto, like, I need to do this. I'm going to change. I need to change. I need to make these decisions now. But you're just on autopilot from past decisions, not necessarily, some other entity controlling your every second. It's just autopilot. It's just the past is controlling you. And past programming from childhood controls your patterns of the way you think and what you believe. And that affects choices you make too. So everything is a divergent. Life is so complicated. There's 2 or 3 or more things: power of choice, destiny, and then just the power of past programming. Being on autopilot, you have to fight that too. So, nothing is exactly 100% cut and dry. Everything's always a combination, mixture with good and bad, up and down. There's always a duality. But the main takeaway is that it is fun to realize that the exercise in life is to exert as much control as you can, and to choose hope and to choose positivity as much as humanly possible. That's the fight every day. I'm going to take control of my destiny. I'm going to visualize what I want. Even if things are literally falling apart around you, you should be sitting there visualizing, praying about a better future, a better day. That's how America was born. That's how other countries are born. That's how history is all throughout, Fight for a better day and for your future and for your kids. But even just for your own future, where you want to be, I'm always trying to visualize, where do I want to be? And then make decisions day to day of what's going to help you get there. That's why I film stuff a lot. That's why I'm making this video. I'm learning, talking on camera, expressing ideas. I got a new angle right here. There's a light over there, and the lighting setup's all very much similar. The camera's kind of a little bit on the darker side. There's no lights over here. The light's over there, so you always put the camera on the little bit darker side, and I just added one light over there. There's a light behind me. I did this on purpose too. That light is a backlight lighting. This giving me a glow backlight. So it doesn't matter where you are. It could be anywhere. You set up the same situation. Light off to the side, a backlight, or this is a brand new shot right now. I got some cool shots of me chopping wood yesterday. So, part of my decisions today is to learn something more and film more. Anyway. Oh, I hear dogs. You hear it? Yeah, it would be cool to see another bear. And even at work, I'm doing this new job for the summer just for the experience and just for a paycheck. But I'm serving people, serving food, cleaning up, bussing tables, working in a dining hall, and I'm just only thinking of what I'm learning, and it's a good humbling experience. And then you're serving people, you're smiling at people. People are saying thank you, we really enjoyed this, thanks for serving us, nice to meet you, Evan. I've gotten so many compliments, and just by serving people and smiling, have a good day, thanks for coming. And I made people laugh, smile. People say thank you. I'm just focusing on that. I'm focusing on the person to person, making people's day the best I can in service. Make their dining experience the best possible. I learned what it's like now to be a waiter. I waited tables a few times too. It's nerve-wracking, scary. But then it ended up being rewarding. So everything's going to be amazing. Just choose hope and faith, and choose to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.